Emily in Paris Season 6 is about to change everything. The final moments of Season 5 left fans breathless, and the question on everyone's mind is, will Emily finally take the leap and meet Gabriel in Greece? Or is this another twist in a love story that never seems to go as planned? And what about Mindy? Will her wedding to Nico actually happen? Or will Alfie's return shake everything up again? With Season 6 still officially unconfirmed but heavily hinted at, one thing is certain. The next chapter is set to deliver drama, romance, and emotional moments like never before. If you think you know what's coming, think again. Emily in Paris Season 6 promises to take the stakes higher than ever, mixing stunning new locations with the tangled web of relationships fans have come to love. Let's break down everything we know so far, from possible Greece adventures to wedding drama, and even the most likely release timeline. Season 5 ended on a note that no fan could ignore. Emily receiving Gabriel's handwritten postcard inviting her to Greece. The tension was almost unbearable as she held the card, a physical symbol of choices, emotions, and what-ifs. Gabriel, having left his restaurant job behind to work as a private chef on a luxury yacht, is now in a completely new chapter of his life. Distance has given him clarity, and the postcard wasn't just a simple invitation, it was a declaration. A sign that he is ready to face Emily without the distractions, misunderstandings, and the secrecy that have haunted their relationship. For Emily, the decision isn't just about a trip. It's about balancing her career, independence, and the life she has built in Paris with a love that has always been complicated yet undeniable. This is exactly the kind of turning point that Emily in Paris thrives on. Emotional stakes intertwined with personal growth, set against a backdrop of dreamy locations that visually reflect the internal drama of its characters. Fans have speculated endlessly. Will Emily pack her bags and head to Greece alone, or will she go with friends, possibly Mindy, who may be visiting Mykonos for her own bachelorette plans? Greece is not just a setting, it's a canvas for romance, self-discovery, and the kind of cinematic, heart-fluttering moments that the show has perfected over its previous seasons. The very fact that the series left this as the cliffhanger shows the creator's intent to take relationships into uncharted territory, forcing viewers to confront the question, is timing truly everything in love? Or can Emily and Gabriel rewrite their story when circumstances finally allow them to be honest and vulnerable? This first episode of Season 6 will likely begin by unpacking the weight of this decision, exploring Emily's hesitation, excitement, and the tension of reuniting with Gabriel in an entirely new environment. An environment that promises both romance and unpredictability. While nothing is confirmed, it's hard to imagine the writers letting this setup go to waste. Every fan is eagerly awaiting to see whether Emily will finally take that step, and if she does, whether the idyllic Greek setting will be the scene for heartfelt conversations, confrontations, or even the first hints of a permanent commitment. One thing is clear, Emily's journey to Greece isn't just a physical move. It's symbolic of the next phase of her life, where career ambitions, friendship dynamics, and romantic choices collide in ways that will set the tone for the entire season. The stakes are incredibly high, and the emotional payoff is expected to be massive, leaving fans on the edge of their seats right from the start. While Emily's potential Greece trip sets the stage for romantic tension, Mindy's storyline might be even more unpredictable and emotionally charged. Season 5 ended with Mindy accepting Nico's proposal in Venice, a proposal that seemed romantic and dramatic on the surface. Yet underneath, doubt lingered. Alfie's reappearance only complicated matters further. He reached out to remind her of their deep connection, emphasizing the passion, honesty, and spontaneity they once shared. The contrast between Alfie and Nico couldn't be more pronounced. Nico represents stability, security, and a life where Mindy's dreams appear safeguarded, but Alfie embodies unpredictability, raw emotion, and the kind of love that challenges every expectation. Season 6's opening episodes will likely plunge Mindy into this emotional tug-of-war, forcing her to navigate the delicate balance between societal expectations, personal desires, and the lingering pull of a first love that never fully disappeared. The drama isn't just internal, it will inevitably spill into interactions with Emily and the rest of the group. Emily, whose own romantic decisions are at a crossroads, may become an unintended sounding board or even a complicating factor in Mindy's dilemma. Meanwhile, Alfie's persistence could trigger jealousy, confrontations, and decisions that carry consequences far beyond the immediate love triangle. The writers have historically used weddings as emotional fulcrums in the series, not just celebratory events. A wedding in Emily in Paris has often signaled pivotal turning points for character arcs, moments where secrets are revealed, emotions boil over, and the trajectory of relationships is irreversibly altered. Fans should expect the wedding storyline in Season 6 to follow this pattern, turning what could be a straightforward celebration into a tangled web of feelings, choices, and high-stakes drama. The tension is magnified because Mindy's reactions in Season 5 already hinted at unresolved feelings. Even after saying yes to Nico, her expressions and hesitations suggested that part of her heart remained entangled with Alfie. Season 6 might explore how this inner conflict manifests in the lead-up to the wedding. Will she confess her uncertainty? Will she try to suppress her feelings only to have them erupt at the worst possible moment? Or could the season shock fans by introducing a twist where she makes a choice that nobody anticipates? The beauty of this storyline lies in its relatability. Viewers can empathize with Mindy's struggle, balancing comfort and passion, security and spontaneity, as she navigates a moment that is supposed to symbolize happiness, but is instead fraught with doubt and complexity. Adding to the suspense is the possibility of location playing a role. Just as Emily's Greece trip adds layers of romantic tension and cinematic visuals, Mindy's wedding might not happen where fans expect. If the show decides to tie her storyline to Greece, Paris, or even another glamorous European location, it could enhance both the visual storytelling and the emotional stakes. Imagine Mindy's big moment unfolding in a stunning setting, with Alfie nearby, Nico fully invested, and the potential for public and private confrontations that elevate the drama. Every decision, glance, and reaction could have ripple effects, keeping fans guessing until the very end of the season. Ultimately, Season 6 promises to challenge Mindy in ways that mirror Emily's own journey, pushing her to confront truths about love, timing, and personal fulfillment. Will she settle into a life of security with Nico, or will the unresolved flame with Alfie reignite and alter her path entirely? The wedding, if it happens, is unlikely to be a simple happily ever after scene. Instead, it will serve as a crucible, revealing the depth of Mindy's desires, the resilience of her heart, and the consequences of choosing between comfort and passion. Fans can expect suspenseful interactions, emotional confrontations, and possibly shocking choices that will dominate the early episodes of Emily in Paris Season 6. Emily's potential journey to Greece is more than just a change of scenery. It's the ultimate test for her relationship with Gabriel. Season 5 set up a moment that fans have been waiting for. The handwritten postcard, a tangible sign that Gabriel is ready to face Emily with honesty, without distractions or misunderstandings. But Emily in Paris has always thrived on tension, and a reunion is rarely simple. Greece isn't just a romantic backdrop, it symbolizes a crossroads where choices, emotions, and timing collide. Emily must decide whether to follow her heart, risk vulnerability, and confront feelings that have lingered between them, or to continue prioritizing her career, independence, and the life she has built in Paris. The show has always explored the idea that love alone isn't enough. Timing, circumstances, and personal growth are just as important. This Grease storyline will likely test every one of these elements, creating moments of suspense that will keep viewers glued to their screens. Gabriel's arc adds another layer of intrigue. After leaving his restaurant job to work as a private chef on a luxury yacht, he has gained distance, perspective, and perhaps clarity about what he truly wants. The yacht experience not only provides him with physical distance from Paris, but also emotional distance from past mistakes, rivalries, and complicated relationships. For viewers, this sets the stage for a more mature, thoughtful Gabriel, who is still passionate but perhaps more deliberate in how he approaches love. The combination of his growth and Emily's own evolution in Paris creates a dynamic tension. The question isn't just whether they will reconnect, but whether their timing will finally align. Season 6 will likely explore whether Emily and Gabriel can navigate honesty, expectations, and the lingering presence of other relationships, or whether obstacles, emotional, personal, or external, will prevent them from truly being together. The Greek setting amplifies every moment. Emily in Paris has always used location as a storytelling tool. In Greece, with its stunning sunsets, picturesque coastlines, and vibrant culture, offers a cinematic playground for romance, reflection, and conflict. The visuals will mirror the emotional intensity, moments of quiet reflection against sunlit shores, charged conversations over candlelit dinners, and the subtle tension of a relationship being tested. The postcard itself, a physical artifact of Gabriel's intent, could serve as the first step in a sequence of emotionally resonant scenes, from anticipation to confrontation to resolution. Every glance, pause, and word exchanged between Emily and Gabriel in Greece will carry the weight of seasons of unresolved tension, giving fans exactly the thrill and suspense they crave. Of course, the reunion may not be straightforward. Emily in Paris thrives on complications, and the series has a history of using misunderstandings, timing issues, and external forces to create drama. The arrival of friends, unexpected encounters, or even career demands could delay or complicate Emily and Gabriel's potential connection, creating suspenseful cliffhangers within the first episodes of season 6. Viewers should expect moments where hope and tension are constantly in balance, making every decision feel consequential. The show's writers have mastered the art of pacing, giving fans just enough to anticipate a resolution while keeping surprises around every corner. Ultimately, Season 6 promises a rich exploration of love, timing, and personal growth for Emily and Gabriel. Greece is not just a destination, it's a testing ground for emotional honesty and maturity. Whether they reconnect, confront long-standing feelings, or face challenges that threaten to pull them apart again, the stakes are high. Fans can anticipate an intricate dance of hearts, conversations filled with tension and vulnerability, and moments that may redefine their relationship entirely. The emotional payoff, when it comes, will be both satisfying and suspenseful, perfectly aligning with the series' signature blend of romance, drama, and unexpected twists. While fans are eagerly speculating about Emily and Gabriel's future and Mindy's wedding drama, one of the biggest questions remains: when will Emily in Paris Season 6 actually premiere? Officially, Netflix has not confirmed a renewal yet, but if we look closely at the platform's history with the series, the signs are overwhelmingly positive. Netflix has consistently renewed almost every season about a month after the previous season premiered, showing that Emily in Paris is one of the platform's most reliable performers. Even Season 4 was renewed together with Season 3, a slight deviation from the usual pattern, but every other season followed the predictable trend of a swift renewal. Season 5's performance reinforces this confidence. It arrived on Netflix to strong viewership, social media buzz, and international attention, demonstrating that Emily in Paris is not just a show with loyal fans, but a consistent performer that drives engagement, subscriptions, and brand recognition. Considering these patterns, a renewal announcement for Season 6 could realistically happen very early in 2026, possibly around January, keeping with the rhythm that fans have come to expect. Even if the renewal is confirmed in early 2026, the release of Season 6 will not be immediate. Emily in Paris has always required a significant production timeline, roughly 15 months from start to finish, which includes writing, filming, post-production, and marketing. The show's aesthetic, combining fashion, romance, and cinematic European locations, demands meticulous attention to detail. Costumes, sets, location shoots, and the choreography of interactions between characters all take time to execute perfectly. Mid-2027 is currently the most realistic estimate for the premiere of Season 6 if everything goes smoothly, though late 2027 is also possible if any delays occur. This timeline matches Netflix's previous production schedules, giving fans a sense of consistency, even though the wait might feel long. The good news is that anticipation has always been a strength for Emily in Paris. The suspense surrounding each season's release creates heightened excitement, engagement, and discussion among the audience, making every new episode feel like an event. Beyond timing, there is also the question of story continuity and pacing. Writers must consider how to follow up on the emotional cliffhangers of Season 5, including Emily's potential Greece trip, Gabriel's intentions, and Mindy's wedding dilemma. They also need to balance these with the show's signature elements: humor, fashion, friendship dynamics, and visually stunning backdrops. Netflix will likely ensure that season 6 is not rushed, as maintaining the quality and signature feel of the show is essential to keeping the fan base engaged. This careful approach explains why the extended gap between seasons is necessary and why predicting a mid-2027 release feels both logical and realistic. Fans should also be aware that Netflix occasionally introduces surprises, unexpected renewal announcements, or early release teasers, especially for high-profile series like Emily in Paris. While the official dates are not set, the series' consistent track record makes it reasonable to anticipate official confirmation, followed by marketing campaigns and trailers within the first half of 2026. This creates a period where speculation, fan theories, and social media buzz can thrive, adding to the excitement before the show actually returns. For viewers, this gap is an opportunity to reflect on character arcs, discuss potential plot twists, and build theories about Emily's and Mindy's choices, keeping the series alive in conversations even when new episodes are months away. Ultimately, the wait may be long, but it's also part of what makes Emily in Paris so engaging. The combination of carefully planned storytelling, breathtaking locations, complex character relationships, and strategic release timing ensures that Season 6 will arrive as a highly anticipated event. Every cliffhanger, love triangle, and plot twist set up in previous seasons will have its payoff, and fans can expect the same blend of romance, suspense, and emotional resonance that has defined the show. The key takeaway is simple. Patience is necessary, but when Season 6 arrives, it promises to deliver drama, romance, and visual storytelling on a scale that fans will not want to miss.